Well, we're here in North Yorkshire with the unmistakable Brownlee brothers, Johnny on the left, Al on the right. We can't see Al's feet at the moment, which is probably a good thing because one of them is in a surgical boot, Al, but not for long.
It is, yeah. I've got a tear in my left Achilles at the moment, which has been an absolute bane of my life for the last few weeks or months. And it's in a boot. I've got to be in a boot for 4 weeks, and I'm a couple of weeks to go now, so we'll see how it goes.
So you could do without it in one sense, but hey, you know, it's life as a triathlete. It's not the first time you've been injured, is it? And it won't probably be the last. And at least it's February and not the summer when a rather important event is taking place.
Absolutely. It's not ideal. In an ideal world, it definitely wouldn't have happened. And it's an absolute pain in the arse and very, very frustrating, but it could be worse. You know, looking on the bright side, which I'm not a massive fan of doing, being from Yorkshire. It could be a lot worse. It could be in 2 or 3 months' time, and then it'd be a lot more serious, and possibly a real threat to be being fit in the Olympics.
And apart from the fact that you're hobbling around in a boot, your younger brother, to your right, has lost his training partner, at least for a few weeks.
Yeah, I've lost Alistair, the training partner. I do 95% of my training with Alistair. Not just Alistair. There's a group we train with, Leeds University, so they're all still around. But it's not like I'm not used to it now. Alistair's normally injured exactly this time of year, every single year. He's got some kind of little niggle or sometimes worse. He had an ankle problem last year. The year before that it was a stress fracture, so I'm kind of used to him being out of action. But it is a shame going out training and not having Alistair there, but it's something that I've learned to deal with. Well,
last summer you came first and second in the world in the World Championships, so first for Al, second for Johnny. That's a bit of a reoccurring theme, isn't it? That's what happens when you're the younger brother.
Yeah, I've come second behind Alistair a lot. Throughout my whole life, really, I've come second behind Alistair, and in last year in triathlon, I finished second in a lot of races, and most of them behind Alistair. So I'm pretty used to getting beaten by him.
Yeah, and absolutely no qualms about that, Alistair. That's the way life works.
That's fine by me. Yeah, long may it continue.
Yeah, well, long may it continue going into the summer as well. The dream scenario is 1 and 2 in the Olympics. It's not as simple as that, though, is it?
Definitely not. No, it's never as simple as that in sport, especially triathlon. Triathlon is one of those sports where almost anything can happen, especially in the Olympics. All sorts of unpredictable results can occur. But hopefully, if we can both be as fit as we can possibly be, and if fate's on our side, and we get a bit of luck, we can both have good races, and hopefully we'll be all right.
And it really helps, doesn't it, being brothers, because you're not just teammates, you're family, and you help each other in races when you can, don't you? But it's not just to help your brother; it actually helps yourselves as well, because you have very similar race tactics, don't you?
Definitely, yeah. Where we can, just try to help me out there, wouldn't he? Where we can, we race kind of together. We never do it in a way that we could disadvantage yourself to help Johnny, or him disadvantage himself to help me. But there's so many occasions tactically where it's an advantage to both of us to work like that, to do a particular tactic, or to work out on the bike or on the run or do something on the swim. So we've got a big advantage that way, and we're not even putting yourself out. And
the other reason why it's an advantage is that is there anything better than winning a triathlon? I guess it's if your brother is second.
It's definitely, yeah. Like if I ever win the race, I'm definitely want Alistair to finish second. Anyone else in the world, if I choose anyone, it'd definitely be Alistair, because probably he's my brother and also my training partner. So it's nice to know that the person that you train with throughout the whole winter and the whole summer, and you see him train so hard, does come second.
Now, just to clear this up, it's a question you'll be asked a lot of times, so we'll get this over and done with now. He may be your brother, or he may be your brother, depending on who I'm talking to here. But home straight in the Olympics, it's each man for themselves, presumably.
Yeah, definitely. If it's home straight in the Olympics, we'll both be sprinting with our arms going like this, probably.
Yeah, well, definitely both be sprinting.
Now, we're in your house here. It's Al's house, and it's Al and his lodger who's here. It's got to pay rent.
Yeah, I've got to pay rent. Around about a couple of months ago, it was getting very cold. I said, Alistair, can we put the heating on?
Yeah.
He said, nope, you've got to pay rent, put the heating on.
Well, he's never paid a bill in his life, so I thought, no, you can't put the heating on if you're not paying for it.
Does he owe you rent?
No, we wiped clean the slate when we started, so there's pretty much 2 years of rent-free, bill-free, council tax-free living for him, which wasn't a bad deal, I didn't think.
It's not a bad deal, is it? No. And what are the sort of mechanics of this relationship in terms of home then? Which one's the chef, which one's the cleaner?
I like to think that I'm the cleaner, because Alistair makes me clean all the time.
Right.
Well,
how do you mean all the time? Is he a bit sort of anal about that?
Well, he's not. He's anal about me doing it, but not about himself doing it.
Okay.
I like to think I'm more tidy, so I kind of do a bit more cleaning.
Yeah.
And when it comes to cooking, Alistair thinks he's a good chef.
Yeah.
But he's not really.
Right.
None of us are very good. We do lots of eating out, but when it comes to the kind of hard cooking, Alistair's learned a few more dishes.
Hard cooking?
Well, more stuff like, we're talking beef Wellington.
Basically, stuff that isn't beans on toast is what...
We're talking complicated things, beef Wellingtons.
So non-beans on toast is hard-ass cooking, yeah?
Yeah.
So you train together, you do 5, 6, 7 hours a day, don't you? Every single day of the week without fail.
Yeah, we do.
And it's gruelling, but you must enjoy it, I guess, or is it just the rewards that get you through each day?
Definitely, on the whole, yeah. I think I enjoy it, and Johnny does too. Obviously, you don't enjoy it all the time. There's those tough days. We have to get up early in the morning. You have to go out in the rain. You have to do something that's not that pleasant. You don't enjoy it, but and especially having this injury at the moment really makes you realise how much you do enjoy it and you do miss it. But yeah, on the whole, it's good.
Would you describe both of you as competitive?
We are definitely competitive.
In everything?
Well, we're a lot more competitive with simple stuff like ski electrics, or playing badminton in the garden, or that kind of thing.
Do you do that still?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, at our parents' house we've got.
You play badminton in the garden?
Occasionally, we're kind of a bit tired now. There's time of training, but we try and do that.
Is there anything that you've got the upper hand over your older brother?
Everything apart from triathlon.
Right. Is that an honest answer, Ali?
It's not far off.
when it comes to ball sports.
You can have the rest. I'm not bothered about that. I'll just swap them.
Fair enough. If they changed the rules of triathlon and maybe stuck in
FIFA.
like a modern triathlon and put in some FIFA, yeah? Oh right, armchair triathlon.
Yeah, armchair triathlon.
You'd be pretty good at that.
FIFA, Call of Duty and ski electrics.
Alright guys, well listen, best of luck at the Olympics. Enjoy. You could have, final thing very quickly, it's going to be a lot of people supporting you like never before. How good's that going to be?
Yeah, I think that is one of the most exciting things about the Olympics. We had a small taste of it at the test event in Hyde Park last year, and it was one of the most amazing experiences. It was absolutely fantastic, so that's very exciting for this year.
Great. Good luck guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.